straight talk and sharp analysis from one of India's most dynamic captains during England's tour of India. ESPN Cricket Match Day starts November 9th, 10 p.m. only on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
It doesn't get done often in recent times in India that teams in fact score 300 plus. Since 2013 we haven't had a 300 plus score by a visiting team against India, and now we've had a 450 plus score. Obviously the conditions have played a role, but also because England possess this deep and attacking batting lineup which doesn't just stay in there, it actually goes and scores runs.
Well, you mustn't underestimate the fact that there's a good group of young players, but I think also this group of young players now have played a lot of cricket together. You know, they won in South Africa. They beat a good South African team over there, and they've won quite a few series now on the bounce. So there's a lot of confidence in this team. Remember, Alistair Cook in his first stint as captaincy beat India in 2012. So if you put that together, there's a lot of strong memories, and a lot of these young players are bringing that confidence into the series. I, for one, am quite surprised at the conditions. You know, I think there's been a lot of talk about England coming to India and getting a bit of their own medicine. You know, when India went to England and they played on seaming tracks that the ball would obviously turn. But I'm very surprised at how well this wicket has held up. You know, and I think it's a very strong position for England to be in, considering that I think the wicket's only going to get worse.
Yes, India did have a little bit of an opportunity when they got Moeen Ali out, 117 yes, but once that breakthrough was made, you would have imagined that India could have gone further into that batting lineup. But Ben Stokes, he's been one of the rising stars of world cricket, not just English cricket, and once again, he's averaging nearly 57 this year. Once again, with the bat, he's pretty much a top order, top six batsman who can just change the course of a game.
And there's not a player who works harder than Ben Stokes out there. He takes his cricket very seriously. Lots of time spent on the computer, analysing, studying himself. Lots of time in the nets. I mean, his work against spin goes a long way back. You know, what you're seeing now is the product of a lot of work where he's really worked on his foot movement. I think in the past he relied on his hands a lot, whereas now, if you watch him, when the ball is full, he gets right to the pitch. When it's back, he goes right back. So he's never getting caught in the middle ground, you know, and that is the key to playing spin very well. And I think that's been a trademark of England's play, is the fact that they haven't allowed the three spinners that India have picked to really get any control, you know. Ashwin's gone for more runs than he usually does. Normally he's very hard to get away, but the England players have managed to manipulate him down to mid-off, down to mid-on with real ease.